Hello, and thank you for watching another video from my YouTube channel. I have a mix of outraged drivers, brake checks, and those who have been handed karma on a cold platter. You should keep an eye out for these folks and be cautious out there, since they might be just around the corner or right in front of you. Take a break and grab a bite to eat. Let's get this party started. Bikers may be annoying sometimes, but that does not mean you should brake check them. You are surrounded by metal, and they are not. Due to this driver using their high beams, the white car in front got ticked off and brake checked them at the worst time. Take a look at what I mean. Upon turning the intersection, one of the drivers merged back into the wrong lane. His audacity when he comes out calling out the other driver, thinking he was in the wrong. After coming out on the road at a very bad time and almost colliding with the oncoming truck, this driver thought too big of himself and slowly brake checks the truck driver. A few idiots were going through a road rage episode on a busy highway. The pickup truck nearly collided the semi with his hull. If you're angry at someone, please be wary about others' safety on the road. This lady is super mad for that Tesla to be cornering so close to her, so what does she do? Well, have a look for yourself. People really do go above and beyond for the wrong things. No explanations needed here, I believe. That Honda driver must have done something really bad to have gotten this truck driver that angry. Rest in peace, car. Some people don't really know what to do with side mirrors in their car's indicators. Well, for starters, use them, or else this is the kind of stuff you're going to be dealing with. Here we have another road rage incident taking place. That truck driver did not want the other guy to get off that easily at all. You can sense the anger through your screen. Yikes.
Really?
Yes, really.
What, are the Asians fighting or something? What the hell's going on?
This is the aftermath of a rider that is being harassed by a driver. Why, do you ask? Because he punched off the side mirror of the van because it had cut him off really bad. The biggest problem some people face is sharing a lane with other drivers. This truck driver is the biggest example of that. Look at how he's fidgeting. Lanes are to be strictly followed, especially when you turn. This guy almost rammed into another car that suddenly turned from the forward lane instead of the turning lane. A slight exchange of pleasantries and they're on their way. Both the drivers of these red cars are just as red as their vehicles. Why does everyone think that they own the lanes? Looks like things are only escalating. Here's yet another bizarre incident that owes its roots to road rage. All I can say to this is if you're gonna do something crazy, just make sure the locks on your doors are locked. After verbally fighting with a driver, this F-150 driver got exactly what he deserved: karma. That sounds like a laugh of satisfaction if anything. Here we have BMW drivers in a nutshell. The guy made an illegal and rash overtake and still brake checked and stopped the car behind just to tell him that he was wrong and not himself. So what happened was that the sedan came from the shoulder and tried to push the Land Cruiser off the lane. So revenge was in order, and man, it doesn't get any better than this. In a fit of road rage, this driver tried to cut off the camera car but failed miserably. Looks like his head wasn't the only thing spinning around. As mentioned before, your road raging can cause collateral damage to others. This black car brake checked the Range Rover, which swerved right into another car, causing it to go flying. Looks like someone messed with the angriest truck driver out there. Who in their right sense of mind would not note a car wedged under their lorry? He's clearly doing that on purpose. After being locked behind a double-parked car, this furious driver put his hand on the horn and did not let go of it, waking up the entire neighborhood. Legends say he's still stuck there. An illegally parked SUV on a construction site? Not a problem at all for this heavy-duty bulldozer. He pushes it off the property with no second thoughts or regrets in his mind. An out-of-control pickup accelerated back and forth across a Huntington Park intersection. It was investigated and discovered to be an isolated incident, so the 7-year-old responsible wasn't placed in custody. That oncoming car driver failed to stop at the red light and slammed right into the parked car. Later down the line, he had the audacity to tell the cops that the other car reversed into him. My question is, why? After being cut off slightly, the driver of this white Mitsubishi was enraged. He brake checks the other car so hard that he got rear-ended as well. Look at the anger just oozing from their faces. Insurance scams are a quick way to make money, but thank God for cameras. This also might be an insurance scam or someone just being plain stupid. Comment down below what you think. Some people just don't know how to drive a car. This pickup driver explains my words by turning them into actions. Mad about someone parking too poorly? Just do what this guy does and push them right into the spot. I don't know about you guys, but this looks like a DUI for sure. DUI or not, some people are just too stupid to drive properly. This is just one of those examples. Don't worry, they made it out okay. After being rammed by a car, this tuk-tuk got a mind of its own and came back for revenge. If making bad decisions was embodied in a driver, this would most definitely be it. That is why you don't make your own lane. Looks like Mustangs have developed a taste for not just crowds, but parked cars as well.